Thank you for joining us today on EarthFile. Welcome to the program. I'm Ayola Kasim. Each year, there are thousands of oil and chemical spills in coastal waters around the nation. These spills range from small ship collisions to fuel transfer mishaps. The release of oil and chemicals into our coastal waterways is a major problem. Spills can kill wildlife, destroy habitat, and contaminate critical resources in the food chain. When dealing with oil and chemical spills, there are many questions that need answered. What was spilled? Where is the spill likely to travel in the water? How is the local environment affected now? And how might it be affected down the road? What's the best way to clean up the spill? And how will balance be restored to the environment after the damage has been done? Today, we will try to answer all those questions and have a look at what is happening along the Guinea Current Large Ecosystem region. Just stay with us.
It is well known that the health of the world's oceans is degrading as a result of human activities. This also includes the impacts of climate change. The human population is predicted to grow at unprecedented rates during the next 20 years. And so it extends the range of its activities and increases its demands for maritime-related services and marine resources, many of which are infinite. The ramifications of these activities are that the world's oceans and coasts will be increasingly stressed and move to a situation where they may not be able to sustain the ecosystems they currently maintain. The Guinea Current Large Marine Ecosystem is one of 5 world's most productive marine areas that are rich in fishery resources, petroleum production, and an important global region of marine biological diversity. The ecosystem area is considered to include the exclusive economic zones of 16 countries. They are Angola, Benin, Cameroon, Congo, Côte d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Nigeria, Sao Tome and Principe, Sierra Leone, as well as Togo. The Guinea Current region is said to be highly degraded and so demands urgent attention to recover and sustain depleted fisheries, restore degraded habitats, and reduce land and ship-based pollutions.
Though the fishery resources are supposed to be renewable, but if you don't exploit them rationally, you exploit them to the extent that they collapse, they won't be able to renew themselves. And we are getting towards that because some of the resources of the countries, of the member states of the Guinea Current Large Marine Ecosystem, some of their resources have collapsed, some have almost collapsed. Meanwhile, there are others that are yet to be tapped, that are yet to be exploited. So that is the essence of this kind of survey. When such things are brought to light, we know how to balance the equation, so to say, that one does not impact the other negatively, and they can both coexist in the same environment.
An expert once said an observation looking down from space would probably believe that an invasion of Africa is being prepared in the Gulf of Guinea. The waters are full of ships. What is going on, however, is not a military exercise, they say, but a destructive race for resources. 2 sectors are involved. Some high-tech vessels serve the oil industry and its offshore rigs, while giant trawlers and masses of small artisanal boats are involved in fishing. Both industries depend on resources, fossil resources and biological resources respectively.
Economic activities have consequences on the ecosystem or on the environment generally. And that if we don't do anything to protect the environment will be further endangered. It's already endangered by reason of crude oil exploration and activities around the crude oil industry, which is the mainstay of our economy. But if we don't, if we're not extra vigilant, the environment will be further depleted and endangered.
The big trawlers are mostly from Asia and Europe, and they are depleting West African fish stocks. Some of their businesses is actually illegal, but it normally goes unpunished. Millions of West Africans are employed in fishing, according to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. Marine artisanal fishing is a major contributor to gross domestic product in most West African countries.
The fisheries used to be an all-commerce thing, especially when it comes to artisanal fisheries. If you don't have anything, just go out. Nobody is stopping you. As long as you can get your vessel, your boat, and your nets, you can go out there. But it has gone beyond that now. The population of this, of the member states in this along the GCLME, the large marine large marine ecosystem, is increasing. So definitely, that has impact on the resources that is being exploited. But if we manage it properly, we'll be able to have what we need for what we want.
Most people in the region depend on fish and marine foods for their protein consumption. Accordingly, the coastal fisheries do not matter only to the fishing communities. People's food supply is at stake. The International Union for Nature Conservation warns marine resources form the foundation for food security and livelihoods for the nearly 400 million people in Western and Central African countries with a marine coastline. Some fish species are disappearing from West African waters. According to the International Union for Nature Conservation, threatened species include the Madeiran sardine and the cassava croaker. Illegal fishing and overfishing imperil national and regional management efforts, and in many countries, illegal catches are said to represent over 40% of the reported legal catch. Not all illegal fishing is done by foreign trawlers, but without them, the situation would be much better.